back with Building Character. I'm Troy Norton. Now, the Miller family's used to living down on the farm because they've been doing so for several generations. But Carol and Steve Miller kind of gave it a new twist when they decided to move into the farm's corn crib and make it their dream home. Carol and Steve Miller consider themselves the caretakers of her family history.
Farm's been in the family since 1732, and our kids are the 8th generation to live here.
Whether it's the old family farmhouse or this 1935 Chevrolet,
it belonged to my wife's great-grandfather, and they drove it until 1957.
They'll do anything and everything to preserve the past, including move in.
Sometimes I look at it and I think, I can't believe we're living in the corn crib, but it's just so great.
Hold on a second. What on earth is a corn crib?
A corn crib is where corn is stored.
That's right. Horses and tractors once rode right in the middle of this building, unloading ears of corn which were stored along its walls. This corn crib was built by Carol's great-great-grandfather.
Is there another great or one less?
Yes, that's 2 greats.
Okay.
And the corn crib and the barn were both built in 1860. Originally, we thought we would fix it up to rent and make some extra money from it, but we liked it so much that we decided to move into it ourselves.
That's where Steve came in. He was the one with the master plan.
Some of my friends were contractors, and they said, well, how are you going to do it? And I said, well, I have an idea.
Forget how it looks now. Back then, the corn crib was a wreck. As friend Thomas Zacker recalls,
if you can imagine an old tool shed that you just take tools out and drive a tractor through, it had hundreds of years of dirt in it.
All that dirt couldn't be cleaned out overnight, especially not in the future living room. Steve and Zach had to carefully cover the old dirt floor with planks from an old horse fence. Almost all the wood on the walls and ceiling is original, though Steve did add these hooks.
And they were used to tie horses up. Horse-drawn wagons back in the 1860s when they brought them in.
Have you noticed what's strange about the living room walls? Well, they're angled. No one's sure why, but Steve thinks it may have been to help control the falling corn.
This is level, and that's the way it slopes.
At one time, there were huge double doors on the front of the building.
Well, we had to fill it in because it was a big space, and we put this window in.
Behind that window sits Carol's kitchen.
I love that island peninsula, I guess you'd call this. And the dishwasher, it was my first dishwasher ever.
Modern conveniences aren't everything. Steve was determined to find a use for this old door from outside the corn crib.
So we came up with the idea of using it in the bathroom. The unique thing about this door is it still has the old working hardware on it, the pegs.
This is the only bathroom in the house, and it occupies part of the space that stored corn. Even when he added something new, Steve tried to think old and keep it all in the family.
There was a huge walnut, black walnut tree next to the stone house, and Carol's father had it cut down. Then when we got into doing the corn crib, I went, oh, perfect. We'll take the walnut, make steps.
Despite some improvements, Carol's ancestors would probably feel right at home up in the master bedroom, a former hayloft.
Well, this is my favorite thing in the whole house. It's an original door. We haven't done anything to it. And it's our curtain, actually. You can shut it. Privacy.
They used another feature for their own purposes, hauling up mattresses.
This opening was used to pitch down hay in the old days. It comes apart, all of these come out, and farmers used it to get down to the corn and to throw objects down.
The Millers also needed a room for little Stevie.
Duh.
So they carved out a space right next to theirs. And what does the 8-year-old think of it?
Well, it's big, it's white, and it's got a lot of things in it.
As much as Steve and Carol loved their property, they realized they couldn't live in the past forever. Farming this land wasn't paying the bills anymore.
So we sat down and went, hey, we love this lifestyle. How can we keep this lifestyle?
The solution was in the stables, which gave life to a guided horseback riding business.
And what's really nice is that we get to share our history.
Now they have the chance to stay here as long as they want and pass their prized home onto future generations.
Hey, good job.
It's wonderful. It really is. We get a lot of good vibes from this place, the Corn Crib.
Next on Building Character.
I saw a for sale sign and went, it was love at first sight.
Where do you find living space when your home is a former school bus? This is one ride you won't want to miss.